I will literally suck your.
Whoa!
I got a review, whatever.
Whoa. No, that's
The
actually
Rock, I
hilarious.
would literally suck your cock.
And I was rhyming accidentally. That's crazy. The Rock, I will suck your cock.
I was just gonna say I'm wearing your
Dwayne
shoes.
the Cock Johnson.
I'm wearing your shoes.
I'm wearing your shoes, so
Those are pretty fire.
yeah, they're nice. They're comfortable too. Yeah,
I want to get more Under Armour because a lot of the Black Adam merch is Under Armour.
yeah.
Like
I think all of it.
compression
I think
and-
all of it is.
You literally can't get Black Adam shit anywhere.
Because he has a partnership with Under Armour, so
Oh my God, Ariel.
Ariel, oh my God.
trigger finger right here.
DC and Warner Brothers are like, yo, Rock, like we need some form of like agreement here. It's like, nah, everything is through Under Armour. You understand?
Well, like Nike, we have Nike, and it did no.
Nothing can go through without Under Armour's approval.
Me and Curry, we like this, bro.
Are you sponsored by Under Armour too, right?
Yeah.
Fully,
Yo,
yeah.
the $1 billion man from Under Armour.
It's crazy. He got a Billy from Under Armour, bro.
Curry, Steph Curry.
Yeah.
Because he's like the only like real big
He's the
superstar
only-
there, right?
He is the
No,
only.
who else is there? There's a
Rock.
couple. Well, right, The Rock.
In the
How much-
NBA, not notable at least.
How much did The Rock get?
It's probably same thing, maybe even
Let's
more.
see. Let's look it up.
All I know is The Rock is making guap, bro.
Yeah.
As he should.
Between Terramana, oh, we should have got some Terramana for this pod.
Yeah.
That would have been lit. Look at this dude. Yeah.
What is? I'm assuming that's a liquor.
I don't want to
That's
use
the
them. I don't want to
Rock's
use them this early, Eunice.
It's
These are for you.
It's vodka.
It's The Rock's tequila. Is it
Estimated,
vodka?
estimated
Tequila, I mean.
25 million.
Who, The Rock?
Yeah, his partnership with.
I feel like he has more shit with Under Armour than Steph Curry, though.
No, I think.
Steph Curry, I think it's just sneaker wear or something
Yeah,
like that.
that's probably
no, Steph Curry has stuff for golf too now.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
This
Yeah, but The
dude.
Rock probably gets more because he probably gets some sort of
Yeah, his
royalty
deal,
for his
exactly.
product.
His deal isn't extent
It's
of his
yeah,
money.
it's
There's no
different.
way.
It's completely different deals, right?
Yeah.
All I know is right between Terramana, Under Armour, films. He
Zoa,
has his own like
$7
football league. Yeah, it's
production company. Like, bro, he's
My son is working, bro.
Black Adam.
Like, yo, Black Adam is working.
yes.
Yo,
hierarchy.
I wanted to start off this podcast because like Eunice and I we had seen it and I was excited to watch it with y'all because I wanted to see our reaction and so this is what I think.
Wait,
Before
so you're gonna guess what we all thought,
Yeah.
and then do you want to guess what we all thought too,
I'm done,
and then
yeah,
we'll go through.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll start off with Mark. How do you think Mark felt about it?
I think Mark likes it because it went straight to the point. I'm gonna try to like guess why he liked it.
Okay, yeah, I think Mark came out of it and was like, this was exactly what I expected it to be. It was fun. It was action packed. It was a The Rock superhero film. I think that's what you thought about it. How about Brian? How do you think Brian felt about it?
Brian probably really liked it because it was a 2-hour action sequence.
Wow.
Which I don't mind. That's the main reason why I liked it too.
Wow.
Yeah, that's probably that's what I was gonna go along the lines too. Why did Ariel not like it?
Nah, don't do
Because
that.
it wasn't a Marvel movie.
I knew he wasn't gonna like it as soon as I saw the DC intro in the beginning. I was like, oh, he's not gonna like this one.
No, I think for me,
He almost-
Ariel, you don't hate it, but you feel like they could have probably done more, but they didn't, and it felt just like a generic
Spoiled.
kind
You're
of
spoiled.
That's crazy.
kind of flick they just threw for a blockbuster.
I'm gonna subvert everybody,
Let's go.
but continue on.
he's just done.
That's how I feel like y'all felt about
Now
it.
we'll go back around. So you go, and then
Nah, but I just think that like their story from what happened is more funny.
What, me and Eunice's?
Yeah.
no, we're talking now. We're in the review time.
Oh,
so you
okay.
you go.
My bad.
And you say
Sorry.
what your thoughts
I just
are.
got back. I thought it was it
He said it's a movie.
it is the thing that The Rock does know how to do. He understands the formula of how to he made a summer blockbuster come out in October.
It was supposed to drop in the summer too. That's the funny
we aim
part.
for the head. We don't aim to please.
And the thing is that The Rock knows what he's doing, man. He gets it. And the thing is that everything I expected to happen happened. It wasn't like an awful movie. Like it wasn't like, oh my god, like Morbius. It just was a movie. It was a movie. It literally hit all the cliches that an action film does. It got straight to the point with things. It was super campy and cheesy with things, and everybody like did their job. Every character that was filled in for their role did exactly what they were supposed to do, and it went just how it went, bro. Like it
went
So did it work for you?
No. I love you, DJ, bro. Like, let me write it, bro. Like, if the script was tighter, this would have been more solid for me.
What about the script didn't you like?
It was super campy and cliche, bro. Like, there was exposition almost every scene, bro. Like, I was getting spoon fed exactly what's happening.
There was.
Everything that was happening was being explained to us. Like, I thought it would have been really cool to show us, because, like, at the third act, we get to see what this was all really for, and I thought that was really touching. I thought that was super dope that it was all really for his son. And I'm like, why didn't we line this up in that manner, you know, like to show that? But the movie had to get going. The movie had to get going.
I feel like that was like the quote unquote plot twist.
Yeah,
of
exactly.
The movie.
Yeah, but that was something that was, because that's the thing.
But didn't they line it up for that though? I don't get it.
No. I'm not saying that they didn't set anything up. The thing is that I feel like I wasn't really attached to that moment like that. I would like that was supposed to hit hard when we found that stuff out. It's usually when you come to find out the climax of a character, the turning point of a character in the script. That's when the audience is supposed to feel a certain way about it.
So you're saying they could have made that a little more touching?
Yeah,
I agree.
Absolutely, because you know the side characters, again, the people who came off the bench, Atom Smasher,
Cyclone,
basically Deadpool on the team, all good.
I want to say
Deadpool on the team.
I'd call him more Spider-Man. Like he literally was just Peter Parker,
the quippy guy. Yeah, but the thing is that, you know, even with Cyclone, it was just like, okay, you know, Doctor Fate was
cold,
so cool.
He was
I
dope.
love Dr.
He was
Fate.
ice cold.
I love
like Pierce Brosnan. Like again, like I feel like if the script was tighter, bro, like just tighten
Pierce
it up.
Brosnan
Because you're not gonna get any complaints from me in terms of the visuals. Lawrence Sher, who did Joker, did this. Like
this had more slow motion than any Zack Snyder film.
Bro.
Yeah,
see, that's the thing. Like if it didn't feel so much like a copy of almost everything I've seen before.
How so? What do you mean?
Like in terms of cliche, in terms of
the Quicksilver scene.
Exactly, like
and they had the X-Men scene coming out of the courtyard.
They had the jet, they had the mansion.
They have so much
the
going
Man of Steel
on.
fight sequence.
Even the Iron Man moment where he comes out of the rubble like this with his hand up, like that. I'm just like, oh, like this is so on the nose. Like I get what where they're going with this, and cool. It does feel fresh. It does feel like something different because the Rock's print is on it. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing. Mm-hmm. I'm saying that these are, I love
crisp.
That was fire.
Crisp.
It's like,
yeah.
Call one for the boys.
But yeah, I'm not gonna. I don't think you guys are get it. I don't hate it. It just wasn't.
Now, why
did you hate it?
I'm gonna attack you a little bit.
Ooh, I know what you're gonna say.
Why can't you just say?
I did.
Why can't you defend? No, relax. Why can't you defend the director and The Rock's vision like you defend Taika Bum-ass Waititi's vision?
I was going to speak on that.
Because you defend Taika on absolute garbage, in my opinion. Love and Thunder is gross.
Yeah.
But you defend it.
Nah, he's spinning.
As if
he's spinning.
As if it's like, nah, he did what he did. That's his vision. That's what he wanted, and that's it.
No, but I'm also not gonna say that this wasn't the director's film. It said it in the credits. This was very much so a director's vision because nothing really felt overproduced about it. There were certain moments in the action set pieces that were a bit like, oh, like this is the Rock's movie, bro. Like don't.
That's not what I mean, though.
I'm talking about still in terms of the vision of the director going through.
Doesn't matter if it's the director or the Rocks or whoever's it is. This is the movie, and you can't defend like the vision that they had behind it. Like you defend whoever's vision behind Love and Thunder was, which in that case was Taika Waititi and his take on it.
Mm-hmm.
Why can't you defend any movie like that? It's just this is why we make fun of you. We play around about Marvel movies, but it's always Marvel movies where you're like, well, the director did what he did, or whoever did what he did, and it that's it. Like you don't do that with other movies. It's a little
hypocritical, right?
It's a very hypocritical.
Yeah, I'm a paradox though, and I've admitted
to it. Just explain it. Answer the question.
I'm owning up to how I move. Look, Jean Colette Serra directed this. Who also did
Jungle Cruise.
So he's worked with The Rock before. That's what I'm saying. The film worked in the genre that it's in right now. Black Adam isn't out of place. It stands out in terms of what DC has put out.
It's not out of okay.
I put it up there with like Suicide Squad in terms of the freshness like of it.
Yeah.
Because this is completely different in terms of like, bro, like this is another superhero of color. Like I'm trying to appreciate it for what it is.
Yeah.
I appreciate more of the stamp it leaves on the industry than what it is as a film for me. Like, cause that's how I view it. Like, fine, Love and Thunder for me was a different whole kind of vibe because of like where it's at. Like, this is Thor's fourth film. Like, I already kind of know what I'm getting with that. With this, first impressions are everything, right? So, this is what it is right now. I only saw it once. I don't know if I'll see it again.
You won't.
Probably not. But,
that's crazy.
But why not lie?
That's crazy.
Well, why not?
Because I don't know if I will. That's funny. I don't know if I will.
I've seen so many movies that you watch.
All of the stuff in the DCEU, I've seen it more than once for sure.
Yeah, there's so many things that you watch
more than once. Then you should definitely watch this more than once then.
Yeah.
I'm saying it's
I
do want to get a second opinion because I think the first one.
Yeah, because I'm also going off on one watch though. Like,
watch
specifically
what?
me and Junior. Like, I want to know what your thoughts were coming out of the premiere and then coming out of.
You just had to you had to put in there that you went to the premiere.
Here we go.
Here we go.
You just had to.
Here we fucking
somehow.
go.
Y'all are tweaking if you think I wasn't gonna talk about the fucking premiere.
That's crazy.
I need a girlfriend, and you know.
Actually, wait, no. Junior should sit over here too. So then,
exactly.
You might have to come.
Wait, yeah. Do you guys, Eric? You want to switch with me?
Junior's like,
Oh no, actually,
why?
you want to switch with me?
Yeah, it's all good.
He's like,
No, for real, because then we could get you both on the same angle, getting your perspective, so I don't have to cut someone. This is for editing, bro. Brim, come over here. I love you.
This is like that Cody Cole part of the podcast I sent you when he had to flex that he was friends with the famous guy. He's
That's
like,
exactly
you just
what it
had
was.
to.
Mr. Beast.
Wait, no,
Mr. Beast came
he's
up.
about to have that moment.
There
No
we
way.
go.
No way.
Hey, mom.
That's such a good sound.
Put on speaker, bro.
Okay, mom. Sorry.
She hit him with the now. You heard it? Yeah, she hit him with the now. Now. Not 5 minutes.
All right.
Not
Black Adam was.
So,
No,
okay.
go over there. Just go over there.
No,
Just
no,
go
no.
over
He's already
there.
here now. Just go. Just talk. Let him talk.
Wait, why?
Okay. No. What did you think about Black Adam?
Go.
So it was exactly what I expected it to be. What do you expect from a The Rock superhero movie? Like,
exactly.
How's that different from what I said?
But at the same time, I was caught a bit off guard with how much heart, they did try and give the movie. Yes, it did feel flat in some instances, but I was like, it's 2 hours of just action. And again, right, the story with his son was solid. And the second time around, I enjoyed it more the second time around than I did the world premiere. I did, because I was just like, the first time around, I was just
he
like...
was with us.
Yeah.
I get it.
Did you watch it a second time?
I'm watching it again tomorrow.
Okay.
It was just like, I don't know, I couldn't place it yet. I can never place things on my first watch. It's always like my second one, I'm like, okay, like...
Obviously, yeah.
So I feel fine about it. Like, it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
I have no big issues with it. I also don't have anything to be like, yo, like... This film, like,
greatest,
right, changes the game. Like, no, it doesn't.
Yeah.
The hierarchy of power,
It's still the same.
it's still relatively like it's there.
It'll always be the same as long as Superman is there. So
Yeah.
it's not gonna.
Oh, so
But-
this is what it's about.
What do you mean?
Is that why I should have liked it more?
No one said that. That was the first time he mentioned. He didn't even mention Superman. He mentioned
Wait,
Superman.
what are you talking about?
I feel like I'm missing
Here
the
we
mark here.
go.
No one's trying to make. We're just.
But I don't know if you want to real quick before you have to dip out, just kind of get into our overall experience of from getting the tickets,
Get the handcuffs.
to the movie.
That experience was something, bro.
To when we were walking back to Grand Central.
I skipped class
Oh wow.
and I
here
went
we
to
go.
go get tickets. And I was like, "Yo, Junior, hurry up!" And he was like, "All right, I'm gonna pull up in my lunch period."
I just gotta
Or,
take a
like,
shower. Lunch period.
your lunch break, my bad. And he pulls up, and then he's like, "We're waiting online, and they're they're over on time. Like we were supposed to get it like a half hour ago."
Yeah, we're supposed to get in at 12.
Wait, you guys were late?
Yeah.
No.
No, I'm kidding.
We didn't get the ticket until 12:30. He was like, "Bro, 12:45, I'm dipping. I can't."
Yeah.
And then we go in 12:30. We get the tickets and everything. And then I go home. He goes back to work. I come back, and then like we wait online again on the premiere line for like another hour or hour and a half. I don't know.
It was
how
almost
long.
2 hours, but it was fine though.
We were chilling.
Yeah, we had a group
We were
of
chilling.
people. Like we were just vibing.
Yeah.
Sure.
I was allegedly a little high.
All the
Like,
all
it was
the all the
fine.
famous people.
Yeah.
Nah, we did see it.
Yeah.
Yo, we saw you know Captain Singh in the Flash.
Yes.
He was A in the movie, and then B, his
Oh,
son
yes,
is
he
the
was.
main
His son is the
kid
kid,
in
yeah.
the film.
Oh.
Yeah. We saw both of them there. They were like passing by like after the film, like
Wow.
from whatever theater they saw that, because they saw it at the one upstairs, right?
Yeah.
Like all of the
They didn't
rich and
get the
famous
IMAX
people.
theater, which is crazy. The fans, us, got the IMAX theater.
Yo, The Rock did them dirty.
The Rock didn't watch it in IMAX. It's like, okay.
He probably watched it in IMAX like, in
I
his
am
own
tight he
house.
didn't come out, bro. I am tight he didn't come out and say
I
something to
know,
us.
bro.
That was
He
why.
didn't come
why?
out?
No.
Wow.
I saw him coming out for a
no.
lot of people.
Yeah, it was weird.
Nah,
Damn,
that,
get
Wow.
bodied.
Yo,
Yeah.
Dwayne, step it up, bro.
Oh, fuck.
that was the world.
Let's
oh,
go.
damn.
All right.
What happened?
My mom just texted me.
Oh, because you can see your location, right?
Man.
Yo, wait,
Yeah,
talk,
Eunice.
real quick, talk about.
Oh no. Shut up.
Do I have everything? Yes, I do. All right, guys.
Later.
All right, drive
bro.
safe.
Later.
See you, Eunice.
Later.
As
Damn.
usual. Just clocks in and doesn't even
La-
clock out.
Last to arrive, first to leave.
He's here for a good time, not a long time, guys.
Of course.
Yeah.
But, you know,
But, nah, the experience was great. Yeah, I got back super ridiculously late, and I never want to do that again in my life, but it was worth it. Yeah, sucked that The Rock didn't come to like say what up to the peeps. I wish he did that. Like, why you saying what's up to famous people? You always with famous people. Say hi to the little people, man. Nah, all good. We gonna get DJ on a pod soon for sure. Cause
There he
yo,
is.
He tweeted at Eunice,
He
bro.
walks in.
How crazy is
I
that?
know, that's
He
nuts.
just breaks through the garage.
Yeah. You don't use
hates
doors.
doors, bro.
Yo, but
That's the thing. Like, I didn't hate it. It just was. It was like good mid. It was like bud that you get, and it's like, yo, this is not hitting like that.
but it's
So-
getting the
but
job
it's
done.
alright.
It's getting the job
It's
done.
alright.
It was like a 7 out of 10, 6.5 out of 10.
Yeah, it's a 7.
Seven?
Yeah.
7?
Wait,
Okay.
I'll give it a C plus, bro.
It's not a
C+.
7 out of 10.
That's almost a 7. That's a 7.8.
What,
78.
A C plus?
C plus is like a 78, 79.
It's like a 75.
Ah,
What?
No,
No,
A
75 is C.
Bro, right now.
I guess it depends on the school district.
Also
Are we
the-
doing letter grades or number?
Nah,
Like,
letter
can we-
grades, letter grades.
Letter grades from
letter
now on.
grades throughout.
All right, guys. PSA.
Actually, why don't we create our own system?
Our own grading
Our
system.
own
all right.
grading
So
system.
Q is the best.
I will never remember that. I was like,
No, like it don't even have to be like numbers or letters. Like maybe just like or what is that shit that what's it not Dumbledore in Harry Potter Voldemort does. Like what would we categorize fat? Would
I don't
fat be
know.
on the like
that's the bad
Nah,
side.
they actually do that on TikTok. They have a rating system, but it's like, it's just like actually. And Dwayne the Rock.
Oh, I
he's
saw
like-
that.
He was like,
This
"This
is
is
a-
absolutely dog shit." Or
Yeah.
What does he say?
Yeah, that, and then there was the one where
I mean, it's all right.
and then the
it's
one with Homelander was like perfect, everything about it,
just
to the
perfect.
minute detail.
All right, okay,
perfection.
so then we could do it that way. We could do dog shit. which
No,
is
it's like the actual video. It's not going to be funny if we just say it.
Dog shit.
Wait, I've seen that video.
we would have to
of
we would have to
doing
put it on the soundboard
I'll
kind
have
of
to do
thing.
it. Okay,
yeah.
alright. So,
So
but
we'll plan that out.
yeah,
then.
so in terms of like something really being really bad is dog shit. Something mid would be what? It's like
yeah, fat. It was fat. You know, it was all right.
Fat sounds bad though. Like it's bad. Like that's just
That's like
yeah,
lower
but mid,
level
but
mid.
mid isn't
Yeah.
bad. Though.
Yeah, mid isn't.
There's
bad.
like upper mid and lower mid.
mid to me is
There's like
bad.
classes to it.
Mid to me is like
the hierarchy of
The hierarchy of
mid.
mid.
stop.
Ah, chill, bro.
All right, we'll come up with our
That
own
was
rating
better.
system.
That movie was better than a lot of DC movies. That's for sure.
What are you ranking in the DCU, Brian?
No, yeah, it was
I'm not
gonna
gonna-
Man of Steel. See, that's the thing. Like,
that'll be good.
like I get what you mean in terms of how enjoyable it was because you were having a blast, and I like that you were having a blast.
Thanks.
Legit. Like I
Thanks.
like that because I knew how well this would be received by the fans, by the audience. I knew that critics probably wouldn't fuck with it,
Yeah.
which is exactly
Nothing,
bro.
nothing from the marketing, nothing from what Dwayne has been talking about. Ew, it's called Dwayne. Nothing that the,
Yeah,
that The
right?
Rock has been
Jeez.
saying has been anything than what I would have expected from it.
Yeah, like I'm not. It's not even like I'm not really, bro. Like it was good. It
By
was
the way,
good
no
mid.
one's attacking you. Like I'm not attacking.
No, I
you
don't
on
feel
it.
attacked,
Oh, okay,
bro. Like
good. I
I
don't want you to feel attacked.
I love Taika, and the thing is that I just love him.
I love Taika.
Like,
You just brought him up randomly.
Like,
said anything about
the thing is
Taika.
that I don't mind doubling down on my bias because I like what I like. I can't front and be like, oh, I don't really like this because of this reason.
Yeah.
I did figure you would like Dr. Fate. I did figure I like, and
Yeah.
that's the thing that I came out of it. I'm like, okay, cool. They brought in these characters, and all of these characters did something somewhat cool. You know, like Hawkman had his moments of like, okay, this is cool. First of all, the CGI looked pretty
Pretty
good.
great.
See, that's something
And-
that I
and
also wanted
everything.
to comment on. The film was produced properly. Like,
Right.
You can tell
Yeah.
they took actually.
It's close to $200
actual-
million budget.
It feels like it. That's what I'm saying. Like the product, it meets the criteria for it to be where it is.
DC, if ever, has missed on a suit design. All of the suits look fucking flame.
Yeah, that's facts.
That's true.
Like,
There's not a single suit that
Doctor
has-
Fate's was.
Why does he have a
fucking-
cape, bro?
who, Dr. Fate?
No, anybody.
I mean, they poked fun at that in the movie. Like, they were literally like, not all superhero wears cape. And
Yeah,
she was like, actually,
if it's one
statistically,
thing from a design from anything that I would take out, every superhero, anything is a cape, bro.
Batman needs his cape.
Yo, did y'all peep? Before I forget, when his son turned into Shazam by the sorcerers, he looked just like from the comics.
Yes, I did see that. He looked like yes.
He had like the pointy ears. He had like the
No,
design.
I don't know about the ears. Did he have
No,
pointy-
his head was like very. It just looked like it.
Yeah,
like
it's
you
his
said.
hair. He had
His
the-
hair. Yeah, his hair.
Which is
was
weird
the-
because
When he came out, like,
I guess he wasn't Shazam when he walked into the room with his
no, he
dad.
was because whenever he turned back, he was a kid again.
Run it back.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know. That to me was a little weird because
He
like,
probably just shaved his head. I guess.
yeah, you're right. I don't know. Anyway, movies that it's better than Wonder Woman 84,
Okay.
The Suicide Squad by David Ayer,
Yeah.
Aquaman.
Don't say anything. You look like you're about to.
what?
Oh, you look like you're about to smile. Like. Oh, I don't know if I agree.
Oh, not from
Suicide
from
Squad.
Studio Squad?
Yeah, Studio
Nah,
Squad.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
better than
See, that's the
Studio
thing,
Squad.
Brim. Like I do love that this feels separate from DC. That's what I was trying
Nah,
to say.
this feels more. I feel like this could tie into like the movies that are good. Like this stands out along with all the other good ones. This stands out with Man of Steel, Zack Snyder's Justice
That's
League.
what. Yeah. It does
stands
stand
out with Wonder Woman. It stands out with Man of Steel. I said that already.
Yeah, you did.
Batman vs Superman.
The
Like-
Suicide Squad?
Those are all the top DC movies for me.
What about the new?
It's better than Birds of Prey.
Okay.
Crazy.
Okay.
What about the Suicide? Like the new Suicide Squad?
That shit is heat, bro.
That shit is heat,
That shit was good.
but I did enjoy it more. So I'm
Like,
gonna say
look
it's
at the
better.
turnaround for me on
You like
that.
Black Adam more?
Yeah,
Okay.
I like Suicide Squad way more.
I don't like. I wouldn't say I like it way more.
Yeah, bro. Like
It's close. It's close though for you.
Like I turned it around for that. Like I came in and I was just like, nah.
you didn't like
I
it.
understand.
Did you
I
not?
didn't like it at first.
Yeah, you didn't like it, right?
And then I
remember that.
understood why Eunice has it in his top. Is that shit is heat, bro.
It is.
Yo,
good.
nah, he said top 3 comic book films of all time.
I
Oh, I
remember
thought it was
that.
top 3 in
Yeah,
DC,
he was-
man.
Nah, he capped. Damn, I
Yo,
wish he could come
why
back.
did we
bro.
let
He
him
capped
get away?
Crazy.
Like, this dude is a
You should have
serial
handcuffed
capper,
him to
bro.
the chair. You should have handcuffed him to the chair.
I don't know where the key
We should get him a chair that like automatically just.
As soon as he,
like the Doctor Strange thing that he
yeah,
just
yeah.
had him in the thing.
He's like
You
a,
imagine
in a straight
superheroes.
jacket.
Imagine superheroes on a podcast. They'd be like, "Shut your ass up!" They just fucking do some shit to them.
They didn't go into depth about his character. That was one of the things too. Like, and I didn't mind so much because I'm like, okay, I'm vaguely familiar with the Justice Society.
That's what
of
I'm
America.
saying. Like it's like I get it. Like you kind of everybody is very. That's the thing. Like you kind of see what they do and you get it. Instantly.
Everyone's established already.
But the thing is that they kept telling you what you do.
Yeah.
Like it's like, dude, we get it. Like keep going. Like elaborate more on the plot or
They
something.
did exactly what Studio Squad did when they were announcing all of the villains.
Yeah, but I don't mind that, because that was Amanda Waller. That was like that's their thing. They talk about the person that they're choosing and why they choose them.
Yeah, I'm just not I guess I'm not really.
Just think about it. If that was real life and you had to select people, and you're over here shooting the shit trying to figure out what team you should put together, you're gonna talk about their powers out loud.
Of course, yeah. But the thing is that when it's a consistent thing during the story, that you're re-elaborating what needs to be done or what something does and stuff, it's just like, okay, dude, like I already know what's going on. Like you haven't lost me yet. And I feel like a lot of action movies, a lot of their formula is kind of baked in. Like for example, in Fast and Furious. Not that I'm comparing Black Adam to that, but in terms of the action set pieces and stuff, like it's like there's talking and then there's noise. There's talking and then there's noise, right? In the talking part, you kind of have to keep the audience up to speed, especially if they start to get bored, because that's another thing you don't want to happen during your film. You don't want it to get boring. So you kind of have to reiterate certain parts of the plot or like emphasize like, oh, look, this needs to happen in order for this to happen and stuff like that. So I just feel like sometimes during the movie, they re-emphasize or reiterate certain things that we already knew.
I gotta watch it in because I never felt that way.
Wait, so one time Brim, you gonna watch it a second time?
No way.
2 time.
Bro, relax.
2 time.
Yo, but
that's the thing. Like, come on, the one time. Like, I kind of want to give it another chance just because it's The Rock. Like, that's the thing. Like, I have more incentive to try it out again than I would with like Aquaman or Wonder Woman 84 or something. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 100%.
Like, there's something for me to like at least know I can depend on that will hold me down.
And we were having the conversation prior, right? With something like, let's say on the last podcast, with Nick Fury, every time he's in a scene, you're like, okay, like he made this movie a little bit better.
Exactly.
Did you feel like that about like Dr. Fate?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Like the movie wasn't. It was high mid, bro. High grade mid.
A C+.
A C+, bro.
What do you give it, Mark? Sorry,
I like
you
the better.
weren't ready for the question.
I liked it better than Aquaman for sure.
Where do you rank it in the
damn.
DCU?
It's BVS, Zack Snyder's Justice League, The Suicide Squad.
Wow.
Whoa.
Man of Steel?
Yeah.
Wow.
Sorry.
Whoa.
Man of Steel, The Suicide Squad. Did I say Zack Snyder's Justice League already?
Yeah, you're second.
Okay.
We got Birds of Prey.
Wonder Woman.
We got Wonder Woman 1984, Aquaman, Shazam.
It's just 84. You don't need to say 19.
Yeah, all that stuff could go in the same like tier, and then it's Black Adam before that.
Yo, I'm so surprised.
So we're like
you
kind of like in the
Aquaman,
same
dude.
boat with where we rank Black Adam.
Really?
So then
I'm
that's what I'm
surprised that you
saying. Like
it,
I'm
but,
chilling,
that
bro.
it's that
But
bad.
just the way you talk about it, it doesn't sound like you would, right? Because I just ranked his rank for Black Adam is pretty much the same as mine.
You rank it within like the
top four,
the
top
Snyders
five.
and the Suicide Squad.
Yeah,
You're in higher than Suicide Squad.
he liked it better than the Suicide Squad. I like the
Yeah.
Suicide Squad better than this.
Oh, I think that was the only difference.
Yeah.
And you didn't like Wonder Woman either, right? Like the first one.
At first, I was like you know what it is that especially coming off of the momentum of BVS, I was like, I saw Zach and the executive producer, I'm just like, oh, and the way it looks, I'm like, oh. But then when I watched it, I was like, huh.
For me, that movie was really good until like the end. It
Oh,
was still
that
good,
too, yeah.
but the end, I
end.
feel like they could have done so much
Like
better.
with Ares, like the main villain.
Yeah,
I think with this one too, I think we could have done without Sabak like a little bit.
Fam, was that baked in? It felt like even like a TV show at certain points, like
What do you mean?
because it felt like it was finishing, and then like, oh, by the way,
And then they cheat us, yeah. Which was fine. Like I didn't mind like the plot. I just felt like if you made it about him more breaking out and then having to fight the JSA and maybe doing something just more along those
Bruh.
lines, like them being like, because they were in a sense perceived as the villains to Kondok, which I thought was a nice kind of touch
But
there.
that was kind of also a little bit overdone. Like
What?
I get it. Like I feel like when
Oppression. The oppression was oppressed.
No. I'm talking about the
Oppressed
JSA.
oppression?
I'm talking because the intergang.
Come on, man.
Like the thing is that like the mom, like she drove the nail home. Like, where the fuck were you guys all these years when this gang was
Where
here?
were you?
We get
when
it.
all the dogs needed help.
Exactly. Lawyers in the commissaries ain't gonna play yourself. Like I get it, but then they kept reiterating. Like, bro, we get it, dude. You've been oppressed. Like, wow, I sound like super Republican right now. Cancel me.
I feel like yeah, they could
God,
have.
how often are you gonna complain
They could have
about
saved
it?
that
Stop
moment
complaining.
This guy stinks.
because the kid like really reinforced that when he was in the bedroom,
Fam,
right?
like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, we
Yeah.
get it, bro. We get it.
But you gotta understand, like
That's
he
their
did.
life. Yeah.
They said it like twice. In my opinion, I think that only happened twice where they like said that. But it was first time it was the kid saying it to The Rock.
Yeah,
I mean, sorry, Black Adam,
Ted Lasso, bro.
Teth Adam, right? And then the second time it was
The mom.
the mother saying
Yeah.
it to the Justice Society. So it was like two different things, and
But
like
the-
you kind of needed.
The kid also did say it to the guard, to one of the Interpol guards. So,
Oh,
why? So your
okay.
people could keep oppressing our.
And they were just like, yo, we get it. Like, they even said it in the beginning, too.
He was literally setting them up, like he was trying to distract them so
Yeah,
they
I
wouldn't
get it.
search
He
the
was
car.
baiting them. Yeah.
They
was
all
baiting them.
they all serve the purpose.
Yeah,
like,
that's
for
what
the
I'm saying.
reason.
Everything like hit its points of even whether it was cliche or not, it got to it. And I guess like for anybody in the audience who might have been bored or something, like, oh, okay, that's why they're fighting. Okay, I get it. Like, I feel like this is a movie that the Muggles fucking love, bro. I know it for sure. The Muggles love this shit.
You think?
I think.
What do you mean the Muggles?
Like the general audiences.
Oh, okay.
You're a muggle, bro.
I don't think Brim is a Muggle.
Thanks.
Yeah, I don't think you're a Muggle. I think you like what you like, but you can actually back it up. Muggles can't.
But Brim is cursed with knowledge.
What's your
We're all
That's
cursed
the
with
thing
knowledge.
too. Yeah, but you're cursed with knowledge, so you will feel a certain way about something because of knowledge you have prior to it.
Yeah.
I feel like talking to somebody at work about it. They'll be like, "Oh, I liked it because like even just overhearing my coworkers and stuff like."
Bro,
Like,
I guess
oh,
me
that's-
tight hearing some people talk about movies
Yeah,
sometimes.
like,
and it's
I
like,
heard-
yo, you have no idea what the fuck you're talking about.
Bro, I heard somebody say, "Yo, Black Adam looks heat, bro. That shit look fire," and I'm just like, I expect that. I expect people to say that just based off. I'm assuming what I haven't even seen the trailer. Like I was telling Junior, like I went in ice cold, like I always do.
So let me ask you this:
What?
You had no idea that Superman was gonna show up, like at all.
No,
Like that didn't cross your mind once. Like Superman is in this film. Henry is in this
I
film.
didn't think about it.
So
How did you feel surprised at all?
Y'all gonna hate me. I don't like it.
What?
elaborate?
Henry don't belong there, bro. Like
Belong
like,
where? In
like,
Black Adam?
You going from getting written by David S. Goyer.
You haven't even seen. Okay.
I'm just saying, like, he's gonna be in this now. Like, this is
Okay.
the new, like, wherever they're going with this. I hope it's good. It's just I'm like, about it. Like, I'm keeping my walls up, bro. I don't want to get hurt.
Because it was the John Williams theme playing. It was a
I don't
variation
care
of
about that,
it.
bro. I don't care.
No,
Fuck
I'm
that
saying.
shit. Like all that old Superman shit, where he's wearing like the Hanes and all that. Don't care, bro.
He's not gonna be wearing Hanes.
I'm
You
just
never-
saying.
You never know, bro. They
I
might,
think
they
it
might,
was
they
just
might
from
put him
here
on
up,
some
bro.
underwear.
You don't. He probably
The
got
suit,
the fruit
the
of the
suit
loom
look
on.
clean though.
The suit looks gorgeous in black.
There you go.
In black. I
You-
like
you-
what I like, bro. Like, I'm sorry. I guess I'm a shill for Zach, but like,
He only wore the black suit for one fight though, and that was it. You know, he's
he
not.
still looked incredible.
So just because he wore it in that time, you can excuse him not wearing
Damn, I
it
can't
every
wait to
other
I don't know
time.
what's going on right now.
I can't wait to go home and rewatch Zack Snyder's Justice League. That's what
Bro,
I'm doing.
is it no? I'm just saying that I feel like Henry, like what, the tone shift is something that I'm gonna have to open up to more.
What
and
tone
accept.
shift?
Because we're not gonna get the same kind of.
Henry Cavill?
Yeah, that's what I'm
Zach,
saying.
From Zach stuff, yo.
This is a complete 180.
I am gonna say this. I am gonna say this about and I'm not even gonna like whatever. Y'all can call me what y'all can call me, like for Zach or whatever.
You're a
But
shill.
yeah, maybe. But not even for Zach.
You're
I
a
just,
Zach
I just
Venger
think,
though. Like y'all know this already.
yeah, we're Zach Vengers, but that's another thing too. Like especially when it comes to the DC side of things, like just the way Zach was able to integrate in something, let's say like BVS, like the politics, and like should there be a Superman?
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
That's
all these-
gone now.
like-
That's out of here now.
That's what I mean. Like that, there is a part of me, and that's why when I had mentioned to Eunice, like I didn't know how to feel about Black Adam because I'm just like, yo, like it's cool. Like again, it's a superhero film, but like superhero films can be more. Like they can do more. You know what I mean? Like even something that we saw this year, like the Batman, like this investigative, very like detective, grounded, again, I don't expect every superhero film to be like this, but
that's my flaw.
But why not?
That's my flaw. The thing is that like.
And even something like and this is why I think I keep praising Shang-Chi, but it might be up there as some of the top superhero flicks of all time.
See, now that you bring up Shang-Chi,
claptacular.
This movie Black Adam was claptacular, bro. I wanna throw that in as something that I want to mention. Like he clapped people. I love that. I love that he stayed true to his morals or whatever.
Clapping people.
The thing is that I just like the whole Henry thing, bro. Like I did not expect that. Like when he came out, I was like, oh, okay. Oh, this is actually happening now. He looks great, shot well. Like Lawrence Sher carried this film.
The little curl.
Like that was great. Like I'm the John Williams thing and all that. I'm sure Eunice ate that up. I'm sure all the old heads love that.
Nah, Eunice wants the Hans Zimmer. Bro, Hans Zimmer's is Henry's
like,
theme.
That's the thing. Like when you're used to a certain
games.
caliber of something from a certain character.
Bro, you could play fucking I'm a Barbie girl in the background. If I'm getting Henry Cavill as Superman, my dick's gonna be hard.
All right, so all right.
So is that how you felt about it? Like you were hyped?
So you don't
my
care
shit
what?
was like this.
All right, okay. So,
Dude,
I'm kidding.
My sheets shook
but
when
let's-
it came out. I was like, oh shit.
That was my cock.
Yeah, exactly.
so that's what the shaking
that
was.
shit hit the ground and everyone was like,
Yeah.
Yo,
They thought Black Adam came in.
I'm glad this
It's my
time
cock.
around. I'm glad this time around I heard what Henry said because in the world premiere, bro, everybody lost it. I could not hear a word he said. Everybody was screaming and yelling. Yes,
Really?
But that's the
including
thing.
Eunice.
That
yeah,
that would have took me out. That
Dude,
would've
your
took me
ear
out
was probably
completely.
bleeding with Eunice screaming in your ear.
That would have took me out, bro. I think I would have disliked that moment more.
Really?
Because like, yeah, relax, guys.
What about Endgame?
Yeah, what about Endgame, bro?
That
He was
was-
hype.
That was a Super Bowl though.
That was a what?
That was a Super Bowl.
It's alright when that happens though.
But this
Bruh.
was like a buzzer beater game winner.
You fall.
Bro, they added him. You know they added him like 7 weeks prior to like
Oh, so that was recent.
super recent.
Wow.
Super recent.
Because The Rock got Walter Hamada basically
Walter Hamada
fired.
did not want Henry Cavill
He
back
still
as
hasn't
Superman.
apologized either.
But he's fired though.
He's fired though. There's his apology was his firing.
Yeah, he's jobless. Cornball, hold that.
Wait, all right. He's fired or he's stepping away?
He's fired.
Yeah, can we talk
You're
about like
fired.
all the good stuff about the movie now?
No, we were talking about good stuff.
Wait,
We
I didn't
mentioned a
give
bunch
my
of good
review
stuff.
yet. Oh, so you didn't give your letter grade yet?
It's A plus,
Oh,
bro,
yeah.
across the board.
Across the board.
It's not hot.
Across the
deep.
board.
Tomorrow, by the way.
Nah, it's a B plus. Solid. Definitely gonna watch it again.
Yeah, that is close.
Why you say what's wrong, bro?
One time is fine with me.
So you're not one time.
Bro, let me tell you something. You know why I don't watch movies that fast again for a second time?
Why?
It's either one because it sucked, or two because I'm not ready to watch it again because it was just so much to take in and it was good, just like the Batman.
You still haven't watched it.
No,
Dude, still processing that.
it's not that I'm processing it. It's like that's just such. And Zack Snyder's Justice League only once,
Damn.
and I watched it with you guys, my boys. That shit was fire.
Yeah, that
shit
was.
was-
I'm not ready to watch that again.
Nah,
and take
dude,
that off.
I highly suggest.
Yeah,
you
I've
watch
seen
that
it
now.
4 times,
for
bro.
Oh,
It's just lit.
back to my.
No, but
point,
you know
though.
what? But like that just makes it so much sweeter. It's like, what is it called? It's like celibacy for movies. It's like now I'm finally gonna nut, and it's gonna be the best nut ever.
And you're only gonna do it once.
Bruh, okay, alright, so yeah, that's the thing. Black Adam was like,
But Black Adam is just like it's not that
Foreplay.
type of movie, but it's like
foreplay.
easy to watch because it's not so much to take in. I could just watch
It's
that
softcore.
again.
Yeah.
What?
All right.
What?
And that's the thing though, like, and again, it's not me comparing every superhero film, but dude, watching Zack Snyder's Justice League, I'm like, again, and we go back and talk about the epicness of it. like a lot of these new superhero films to me just kind of lack that epicness to it. That like wow, like
Thank
this
you.
is just
Like storytelling.
on a grander,
yeah.
on a
not
grander
story-
level.
Wait. Go back. What'd
Yeah,
you
but
say?
not everything needs to be.
Are you
That's what
saying
I'm saying.
You're saying Black Adam was missing that, or it had that?
No, it was
wasn't
it was lacking that. Like it's.
Oh,
But
never
again,
mind.
again, kind of what Ariel said. Like it's.
What epicness was missing? What do you mean?
I'm talking about. That's what I'm saying. That's why I want you to go back, rewatch Zack Snyder's Justice League, and be like just the mythos alone of Zack Snyder's Justice League,
I
like
think-
the Amazonians, the Asgardians. Look at me.
He's talking about-
the Amazonians, the Atlanteans, like the human race, like all
The
binding
gods.
together, fighting like the old gods.
Yeah.
And you know the whole
Yeah,
dark side, Steppenwolf.
but that works for that story though, just because it's like
I think he means in terms of just like world building,
like the scale.
And-
the
and-
scale is just
and, like,
incredible.
I think it's a little unfair because also they had 4 hours.
Yeah.
So
Right.
I think it's a little unfair to compare, but I mean,
but they did that in Man of Steel.
But Man of
Right?
Steel wasn't 2 hours.
But
Wasn't it like 2 hours and like
It was 2.5 hours.
2.5
I think.
hours? Yeah.
Yeah, that's true too.
Like and it's like 30. No, but I mean, I'm not saying like
I think this
For
movie was
my-
meant to be get to the point.
right.
Exactly,
I think
exactly.
If you think about it, it really was kind of like the. I'm not gonna say it's as good as Iron Man 1, but I'm saying like in terms of Iron Man 1, what did they do? Like did they go and say, oh, let's have all these characters and go crazy? You know what I mean? Like no, it's you start and you get pretty much right to the point. You know, it's like
I
and think,
understand.
if you think
I understand that portion, but I think, and to Ariel's point, he could correct me if I'm wrong, but I just don't think we're gonna get something like a Zack Snyder's Justice League from another DC film. Like again, like even the Suicide Squad,
again.
maybe I don't know. Depends. Like it just feels like the ones that have come out now. And again, I'm not trashing anything. Like the Suicide Squad was lit.
It's
It was
just
really
new.
good. But I don't know. I just like the feel. Like I just like everything that Zack Snyder's Justice League had to present for the DCEU. Everything BVS had to present for the
Yeah,
DCEU.
I mean, yeah.
But I could be wrong. Like it could be that right. And it looks like we are building a universe now.
Sure.
Right. We had a Waller cameo. We had Hardcore cameo. Right. So that's all dealing with the Suicide
Hardcore.
Squad, Peacemaker, relationship stuff. So, and again, we got a Superman cameo. So eventually, it looks like they're gonna square off. So. Again, we can get something very epic again.
I think
You never
again,
know.
it's going to be something that they are going to build towards. It's not going to be. You're not going to see. We're probably not going to see a Justice League movie for a minute. You know what I mean?
Now this
Like,
is. I'm
so,
glad that you brought that up.
I'll get into my review after this, but I like the Justice League. Like, you don't. I think they know that the best way to do that is to kind of ease into it.
We realize that now.
Yeah, no, now they do. Yeah, because I think now they stopped caring about the comparisons of like, oh, you're doing it just like Marvel did. It's like, no, it's like, it just makes more sense in a storytelling perspective. Like, like you want
Yeah, 'cause
all
people
this
are
stuff.
dumb.
Yeah, you want more.
That's my
Muggles.
point. That's what I'm
No,
saying. Like,
no,
you
not
need
even
this exposition
not even.
too.
Yeah, like it's like the way I think about it is like if you look at all the Disney Plus shows, right? Whether or not you like them or not, it's about giving you these little stories that are going to add up into a larger movie. Now you don't have to spend a lot of time exposing these characters. You don't have to say, oh, let's have a little intro movie for this, or like half the movie we have to talk about how did She-Hulk get her powers, or how come Miss Marvel is, like,
Where did
here?
She-Hulk
Where did
get
she
her
come
suit?
from? Where did she get her suit? What
That was
she knows
sarcasm,
Daredevil?
because no one needs to give a fuck about that. But
No, but I'm just saying the people will actually want to know.
yeah, I guess.
Do you know what I mean? It's like, and so like if Spider-Man just showed up in Civil War with Tony Stark's suit on, like the Tony Stark one, everyone would be like, "Whoa, where did you get that suit from? How did he make that? Did he make that himself?" Da 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 da.
Right.
So it answers all these questions. So it's like they can use this, and I think that it's a solid stepping stone. Overall, I'd give it a B, a B minus, B. I'll give it a B.
I got a B plus, right? I said.
Yeah, you said B plus.
Yo, B for Brim or B for Bix?
Bix.
from Andor.
Oh.
That's okay. That's fine.
and I think it was.
Oh.
I think that it's just it was a good stepping stone for them, and I think that they can really take this and kind of go.
No, it was cool.
They can go and build upon this and say, you know what, like it's gonna take a little bit of time, but like it was with Marvel, it'll be worth the wait.
All I know is all of Black Adam's movies, they need to follow just the same formula from the first one. Just fucking action the whole time. And you just like slowly tell the story.
Yeah, and that's
Because like that just worked.
It I think again, like I find it hard to believe that The Rock is gonna say, there's nothing that we can improve upon. You know what I mean? Like within this first one, I think they take this. I agree with you that you play into his strengths so much when you say, let's just fucking go. You know, fight.
Yeah.
You play into his strengths.
Maybe take it down a notch on a slow mo. Even though I don't mind
Exactly.
it, it is also just
Sometimes
it did
it's
happen
like,
too
okay.
much.
Yeah.
But it was still well done. Every slow mo shot was very well done.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
Everything was well composed. That's what I'm saying. It wasn't overproduced.
It was pretty to look at.
Very pretty.
Yeah.
to look
I
at.
Lawrence Sher, bro. You guys
He
loved
killed-
how Joker looked, right? This is the same cinematographer. It was done very well.
I think the way he's flying and using his powers, like
There was a scene from a trailer that wasn't in the movie. I just realized
which
What?
one?
when he's flying with the jets.
No, I wasn't. Oh,
It
No,
was
yeah.
not in the movie.
It wasn't.
oh yeah.
What the
I
fuck you
saw-
talking about? You never see the trailer.
Just saying, I don't remember that happening.
There's in the trailer, he's like flying alongside two jets,
Like
And then he
Iron Man?
hits one.
and he's like just flying, and he looks at them, and then they're telling him like to go down. I don't know, some shit.
Yes,
And he
you're
just
right.
like he just punches the wing, and then the
gotta
trailer
watch that
like
trailer.
skips. I was waiting for that scene to come up.
Yeah, you're right.
I saw a tweet that a lot of people were saying that because the movie was originally like they were saying really close to rated R more than anything else, and you kind of saw it.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
Like,
yeah.
For first
Bro.
moment where he zapped
Bro.
that dude to a literal
That's
bones.
smart because
Like-
that's not. That's how you can keep it not rated R because there's no
The
blood.
electricity,
So it's
yeah.
like, oh, how do we make it violent but not?
He
that's
fried
something
all
that
his blood.
when I was getting my tattoo, that's what shout out Cash. That's what he was saying. Like that's like a trick that they do to make it violent, but it's also still PG-13.
Yeah. So I saw an interesting tweet. I'm gonna try and pull it up here, but someone was suggesting that it was essentially going to be a different film. Like not maybe totally different, but there were some things that may have been deleted that could have still been really cool to
Imagine
have
there's like
be in
a
there.
like a fucking
Another
Dwayne
cut.
the Rock cut.
The Rock cut.
Release Dwayne's
but
cut.
because we also have to remember this was still made under the old regime, and The Rock, when he's been coming out and talking about it, like he was like, "Yo," he's basically like saying like "F the old regime," like
Yeah.
because again,
That's-
Hamada
yeah.
didn't want Henry to be in the film. The Rock,
Yeah.
The Rock had to go out of his way to get Henry into the film.
I sent him
That's
a
crazy.
video. 6 years. It took him 6 years to get. He's been trying to get Superman in the movie for 6 years.
Damn.
Let me see
6
if I
years.
But
That's
he's also
insane.
been trying to be Black Adam for
And-
like 12.
Well, yeah, and like
More
that
like
is like because he
15.
wasn't. They didn't know if he was like at that time like famous enough to actually carry it and all that stuff. But like now,
That's
I mean,
fucking
like,
And they
stupid.
asked him too, because I looked into that as
He
well.
said it. He said it
They were
himself.
like, DC was like, "You sure? Like, out of
Yeah.
everybody, you want to go with this?" And that's the thing. I love that he doubles down. Like, this is what he wants to do. I fuck with it, bro. Just let me write the script.
So look, someone said I have a theory on Black Adam. When it was being filmed, it was under the old regime, so it will contain a lot of Justice League, CW, Jeff Johns influences. The new regime means that they wanted changes. They were happy to get Cavill back, so it's a Frankenstein of a movie. But they wanted us to believe it was always the plan. Note the hierarchy talk changed. DJ praising Emmerich, but now claims the old regime were the problem. They had to reshoot it and adjust rather than lose the money already spent. Plus, wanted to keep Dwayne Johnson. So yeah, who knows?
That's
Maybe
the thing. It's addition by subtraction almost. Like, you lose Walter Hamada, but you still gain Henry.
I mean, that's an addition
that's a
by
That's what I'm
addition.
saying.
That's
Addition by
definitely
subtraction.
That's an addition by addition.
And that's the thing. We have to, I don't know how much the box office will now affect the plans for the future. Like I still
Heavily.
I still think regardless, like they're
Heavily,
gonna go
bro.
through with it because they cannot keep doing reboots. They cannot
And
keep
they
doing.
can't depend on Batman to always get him out the hole either. Because
Right.
Matt Reeves only has so much in the tank for superhero stuff, I'm sure. Like,
Bro, The Rock could produce the film himself.
he can afford to put it together,
For sure.
which is why they iterated that heavily in the credits. I love that it was a $7 production. I wish $7 produced more shit for DC. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, there's
What?
this poster of Black Adam, negro, negro.
It just says nigga.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Yo, some dude posted and said, "Wait, negro." That's crazy, but I don't know, man. All I know is, yo, all I know is this: the hierarchy of power, one way or another, did change.
Yeah, it has changed. Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Like, I think The Rock mostly meant it like me. Like, I'm here, because
I'm writing the
on
ship.
press that
Yeah.
on the press that he's doing for the film, he's like, I'm about the fans. I want to give the fans what the fans want. And if this is what the fans want, then fuck it.
Yeah. Also, he just like to praise him even more. His acting was like fucking great.
This
in
was
movie.
this was some of his best work, in my opinion. Hey, why you hating?
I'm here just listening to y'all talk.
No,
Yeah.
it's just his
Dude,
face.
Even his facial expression when he saved the kid, I was like, yo, damn, he put a lot of like acting in his face, like. And when he ripped Mephisto's fucking head open,
Mephisto. Yo.
I think
his face,
Mephisto
yo, that
confirmed.
scene, I would love to get that as a fucking poster.
Mm.
When his head is like halfway broken and you start seeing Black Adam,
screaming.
that's a
yeah,
sick fucking.
that was a dope.
That would be
shot.
sick. Yo,
Yo.
next tat. All right, bet I'll do it.
Adam.
Tell them the Man in Black sent you. That was hard, bro.
Bro,
that
finally
was
got it
tough.
right.
When he said
That
it's a
shit was
Sabat.
fucking funny. How he slowly started getting better at it.
Yeah, exactly. And
He
then
killed
finally
them and
got
then
it.
said it
Wait, he's like, tell the Lindenberg sent you.
because he had to
Like,
make the joke before.
yeah,
He's
yeah.
like, you got to do better on your timing there or your wording. And he
He's like,
drops him.
oh,
He's like, oh
say
fuck,
it.
I forgot to say it.
Yeah, I think there are times where I'm like, I was watching and I was like, yes, this is like fun. I'm enjoying myself. I'm not going to say, I'm
Bro,
not
yeah.
saying like,
It was a great time.
yeah, it was a great time, and like I can't front. I mean, there were multiple moments where I was like, that shit was cool. Like that shit was
Yeah.
really cool. Like first of all, Dr. Fate. I mean, there wasn't. Oop. Is this good?
You stick it back in.
Yeah.
Spit on it and stick it back
Yeah,
in.
you gotta
Okay.
we got lube here. Too.
Okay. Dr. Fate, man, he really killed it. What? Oh, okay.
The Susio
Yeah,
boys.
yeah, the Sushi Boys. Yeah, I loved his suit. His suit was fucking just sick.
Oh yeah, suit was gorgeous.
Yeah, and like
They don't mess with that.
yeah,
No,
no,
they
they
don't
really
mess with
don't.
that.
They really don't.
It was actually Kurt and Bart who did the costume design.
Was it Michael Wilkinson?
Yeah, legit.
It just
It's
said
like
Kurt and Bart. You're right. I saw that. I was like, no last names for them. Damn. But
Kurt and Bart, keep it short.
at the end of the credits, when the credits are rolling.
Oh,
But
damn, y'all actually look at credits like that?
yeah.
Bro, come on, that's what I'm saying. I look through it. I look at it differently, bro. Look at it differently.
I just said I saw it too. Although one character, I mean, there was a like to the repetitiveness of it. Like, I'll say that Hawkman was like. There were multiple moments where I was like, all right, bro, like
give it up, dude.
Like after the time where the Rock just washed him in that house, like he was destroying him. It's like that should have been your kind of moment to be like,
they were fucking that lady's
Yo,
house up.
OD.
OD,
Come
bro.
on, like, over
OD.
ego, bro. Over
OD.
ego, like-
Hawkman better pay for the repairs, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
Crazy.
Like, homeboy's
But-
room got messed
Yeah,
up.
Yeah, but
He
I
all
had
this-
no complaints about that. They were just both fucking egotistical men
Oh yeah.
It's two alphas.
that
just
wouldn't.
duking it
Yeah,
out.
it's two alphas duking it. I mean, Black Adam's more of a sigma.
Y'all are the worst. Y'all are
Anyway.
the worst.
Who? Why?
Both of y'all.
What? Bro, Brooke, sit over here, bro.
He got a little like I don't know. It was just
So you
it
would
felt
have
to a
liked it if they
point-
started a fight and then slowly start kissing? Is that what you're saying?
I did not say that at all.
I prefer hugging.
Yeah.
I did not say that at
I mean,
all.
it is PG-13.
I was just saying like it's like I'm not saying they should become friends and buddy. I'm just saying like it's at a certain point, realism has to step in.
They're like,
I mean, but he did. He was like, whoop his ass. Like,
Yeah,
he's like,
it's a
"Ah, like,
movie about dark magic and gods giving him power. You want realism?
No.
You sound like what's his name from South Park?
Cartman.
Cartman.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, what I'm saying is that he needed to, like,
Grow up.
after the second time. Yeah, it's like kind of just like, all right, bro. Like, he's obviously not gonna fucking listen to you, and he could wash you.
Yeah, but
like-
he's an alpha. That's
Well,
kind
he
of
just
like,
got baited. You know what I mean? So it's like,
Beta.
he just got sit down, motherfucker.
It's like, yo, like you have to like. I mean,
Sit down.
I
But
don't
you
know,
see,
but-
he's coming
No,
out
no.
of a mansion with a
No,
fucking
yes, I
sick
know, I
ass
know, I know.
X-Men
He needed-
spaceship.
he
And
needed-
he was drippy, bro.
He was
Yeah.
drippy. He was drippy.
He was the
I don't know if you
alpha
saw him.
before.
Like, Aldous Hodge. See, that's the thing. Like,
Oh, we saw him too at coming out the theater.
yeah, you saw
Yeah,
Aldous
yeah.
Hodge. No shit. Damn.
Flex.
No,
Flex.
I mean, other than that, like, and obviously, it wasn't anything to do with his acting. It was just like a little bit of the writing. I was just like, okay, we get it.
Some of the
They're not- they're
acting
gonna
was
keep
iffy in the beginning with
Yeah.
the guy with the long curly hair and that scene in the van. Like those guys, I was like, oh, I was like, please don't let this acting continue.
Nah.
And the kid needs to learn how to yell. Motherfucker was yelling in lowercase.
It felt like he was like,
Everyone.
yeah, he was like,
Illuminati confirmed.
no, I was like,
Diamonds are
Hove,
forever.
Bro.
They are all I need.
Hove.
It's your boy. It's your
Yeah, he needed to learn how to fucking yell. That shit was
No,
bad.
yeah, I think
know,
there was
somebody
like
was in the
little
back
times
like,
that.
It's like that
What did he
Shazam
say?
scene. The only funny part in that movie. I can't hear you.
Oh, it's Shazam.
Yeah.
What are you saying?
The
Y'all are toast and Shazam.
but overall, I think it was a pretty large W for Warner Brothers and DC and stuff.
Yeah,
like
I would count this as a W for that.
absolute W, and I'm actually looking forward to watching it.
Because I prefer. That's
And-
the thing. I'm sorry. Bro.
No, go on.
I prefer mid like this over whatever we got before.
So that's why you like the Fast and Furious stuff.
Yo, you realize they completely shitted on Shazam too because, and like The Rock is consistently shitting on Shazam because he's always like the hierarchy of power. Now he's like the most powerful one from Earth.
Yeah.
He's completely neglecting that there's literally another Shazam that has the same powers as him.
He's right though.
Oh, 100% he's right,
Yeah.
but rightfully shitting on
Damn.
Shazam. It's crazy that he's just shitting
That's
on.
why,
What's
that's
his
why
name
he's like,
again?
yo, I'm gonna scrap against Superman. I'm not even Shazam's not even
Yeah,
an
like-
equation right
Yeah.
now.
And they're literally the same. Like they have the same, powers.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Oh, I'm glad we got the
Billy
wizard. The
Billy
wizard showed
Batson.
up.
That's his name, right?
Yeah.
yeah, Billy
Batson.
Batson.
Yeah. Fucking bum ass kid.
Billy Batson.
My guy B squared. Bro.
Yo, fire. Nah, I mean, dude.
I enjoy the fucking.
But as this being now the Iron Man of the DC universe,
yeah,
it I feel like it does contain
It did what it's
all the
supposed to do.
elements from what Iron Man had.
that's right.
It was a stylish action movie.
Look good,
A
little campy. You know how to like
What does that
obviously
mean?
Iron campy.
Yeah.
It's like
Campy means like cheesy. Like it has
Yeah.
its cheesy moments. Like
yeah.
also the sound mixing. I feel like it needed to hit more. Maybe it was the
The
theater.
score was heat though.
No, the score. Black Adam's score was
Yeah, fire.
knocking, bro. God
That shit was
damn,
heat.
you didn't see me fucking vibing to that
Yeah,
shit at the credits, bro.
I saw.
I wasn't being sarcastic about it. I
Yeah,
was
no,
actually
no,
vibing.
no.
But the thing is that, I guess it was the theater, like, because the audio mixing at certain points, I'm like, why is this not hitting me in my chest right now? This is IMAX, bro. Like, I don't know if it was the audio mixing on the movie, but
Just shit up, New Rod.
yeah.
Throwing
Bro,
that out there.
the hierarchy of power is gonna change over there. I'm gonna own that place one day.
That'd be crazy. Damn.
I actually want to open a theater. That's like my dream. Like one of my dreams, like to open
That'd be
a
fire.
theater.
That would be cool.
Like, but in the style of like.
Oh,
so it's just that, wow, I'm giving free game here.
that's actually fire.
Chill. This is exclusive content. You got to pay for this.
Patreon.
Yeah, Patreon. Yeah.
OnlyFans. Nah, we on OnlyFans.
We transitioning.
10% off first 10 subscribers.
And we sell feet pick.
We
Yo.
have Lady Allison's.
Yeah, I'm gonna say
feet pic,
it's
bro.
only Allison's feet from the last episode.
Yo, we got that coming up tomorrow. Damn, so it's a good weekend.
It's a
So
great weekend, bro.
overall, everyone's giving Black Adam a thumbs up.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm like this.
But slightly up. Yeah, he's like slightly up.
Slightly up though.
He's
I
like
give
this.
it a people's elbow.
We just broke the mics.
Wait, you know what a people's elbow is?
I know that. I know that, and I know.
It doesn't matter what you.
Yeah.
Yo, he didn't rock bottom anybody. I mean, he doesn't need to because like
I don't know what that is.
Like rock bottom is
It
when
was,
he
it
puts
was,
him like
it was
this.
his other finisher.
It's like a choke slam, but he's not holding his neck.
If
on
Stone
his
Cold
shoulder.
is not the villain for the next film,
Oh my
I don't
God.
want to.
I don't want to watch it.
He's
I
playing
don't
Bizarro.
Ooh, Triple H.
Yo.
His villains all the time is just fucking.
WWE superstars.
You're gonna see Mick Foley show up like Black Adam.
John Cena.
to get my revenge on you.
Yo, Peacemaker
He's
versus
already
Black
Oh
Adam.
yeah, what the fuck?
I want to say he's already Peacemaker.
Yo, that would be lit though.
Yo, John Cena.
Peacemaker would get whopped.
Yeah, and I think, and speaking actually, because since we're making comparisons to Marvel anyway,
This is the Iron Man. He said it himself. It's a 10-year plan.
that, and it's like in terms of like Amanda Waller and them, it's like they're kind of like Shield, you know, in terms of that, like it's like they're kind of like the ones that behind the scenes, like the government, like
That's
type
what I'm
shit.
saying. There's
And,
enough.
like,
There's enough connective tissue here for it to not. For it to also stand out, but also
Be
belong.
connective.
Like
Yeah.
that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
And
Like, it belongs here.
and like in terms of like a soft reboot or whatever they're doing, like I like it. I like that they're doing a soft reboot because they need to like kind of just clear
they can just, like,
the air.
Just continue with a storyline and don't even address the past. Like maybe make jokes about it, kind of like Bruce Banner did.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Regarding Ed
Right,
Norton.
or else they're
And-
never gonna move on.
Exactly.
That's all-
Never
yeah,
gonna move on.
Exactly. And they're
Because the
always
movie
going to
did
deal
get-
with questions. It's like either you address it, like you just. I think honestly, what they need to do is once the Flash movie comes out, depending on where that goes.
Oh,
in
Bro, my
term,
wave tape will
I
come
can't
on
wait
before the
to
Flash.
I
fucking
know. I can't
watch
believe.
that.
I can't believe it's.
And just shit
I'm
on
still
it.
talking about.
when
how,
does that movie come out?
Wait,
Next year.
you're
Next
not
year.
gonna like it at all?
I doubt it, dude. I
Well,
really doubt
Why?
Here's-
Batman is in it though.
it. Yeah, fucking Michael Keaton.
But also
And
Ben
Affleck.
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 Oh, okay.
Yeah, Batfleck bad, baby.
So
back, baby.
So I think that it can be something where,
Yo, wait.
assuming it doesn't. Oh, go ahead.
I was just. I might go off tangent, so just keep going. I'll let you finish.
Okay, thanks. Depending on where it finishes, like if it doesn't completely like break something or add something totally new that you really can't, like I don't know,
Make sense
But,
of?
Yeah. You can literally just have them come out, like, and them being Warner Brothers, whatever, put out a statement saying, "Listen, this is canon. That's it." And then under that, just like literally just a timeline of the movies that are canon that they want us to stick with it. Then don't then and if don't go and be like, "Oh,
I don't
we
even
don't
think
know."
they need to do that though.
I think they do because at this point it's becoming a little confusing.
Well,
it's like
you know what they
does-
can do. You know what they can do. Like in a film, like the next time we see Superman, right? It's like, oh, last time I saw you, you had the black suit. Like what happened? Like some shit,
Sure.
like some shit as subtle as that.
No, it's just because The Rock is mentioning this is a new era. Like it's the words he's using on these. It's like people are like, "What's going on? Like, is it going?" Henry's here, but he doesn't seem like he's this. Even in that
He's
little
selling
short picture,
snapbacks.
Well,
Selling snapbacks.
he has the little curl now, and it's he looks a little bit more hopeful. Is it the end of his arc? Is this
they
a
did
whole
say
new
that the
type
new,
of it?
They did say that the new film that's in the works is essentially Man of Steel 2.
Okay, so then that canonizes Zack Snyder's. But then here's the other thing: is Justice League canon, or is Zack Snyder's
Bro,
Justice
there's
League
no
canon?
way they
And
can
if Zack
find
Snyder's,
that.
but if
Well,
Zack, or do you
Probably
just say
both of them are just like an event that happened, but not. They will never go back to it in too much detail. They're probably just gonna ignore the main villain and everything
Yes.
that happened, and then just continue.
I think if they're gonna take anything from it, they can actually take Zack Snyder's Justice League instead because it ended.
That's the only thing where I'm
And-
like confused about. That's the only thing.
Because-
it's like, which Justice League, if any, are you going to go back to refer to? Both, sorta. Like
think-
make a joke about how Steppenwolf looks different.
You can.
I don't know. You know.
I think you can go with Zack Snyder's because the way it ended. Remember, they didn't say that, it wasn't like somebody like Darkseid just got to Earth. He said he was coming to Earth. So you have some wiggle room there in terms of that. Like so he doesn't know. Like
Yeah.
you don't know if
the
he's
epilogue was just a post-apocalyptic thing that hasn't happened yet.
hasn't
it's
happened
also-
yet.
yeah.
Imagine
But
we
you
get
can
a
totally
bunch
scrap
of.
that part. You don't even need to do it.
Yeah.
But imagine with
Martian-
that,
and
coming
Martian
back
Manhunter's
to
in
the
it.
epilogue. Imagine we get a shitload of movies, right? And then eventually somehow what happened in the epilogue actually starts happening.
That
would be sick.
And
That'd be crazy.
And that's where I think we
live in a society.
I just don't understand how people, the executives there, can't just sit in a room like we're sitting in and just dissect this
just
shit.
mapped it out right now.
and just be like, yo, we released Zack Snyder's Justice League. Cool. Clearly the fans think it's superior. Okay, we want to canonize this. Great. Oh, we have a Flash movie coming out. Perfect. We can make as if the post-apocalyptic stuff won't happen because we could just erase it with this film.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like you there's ways around it where you can be like
dumb. They're
like,
fucking dumb.
idiots.
I mean, they could still do that.
They could still do
That's
that.
what I was
They
going to
could
go
be
off
doing.
tangent about. Is
They
like,
could be doing that.
imagine Flashpoint, the Flash movie is actually like fucking top 3 DC movies.
But that's the thing.
That would be wild.
That's the thing. We are all
And recast Ezra.
we are all in agreement that this can be the future.
It can be. A lot of it hinges
The
on
problem is that Warner Brothers, they don't have the money nor the cojones
nor
to
the
actually
intelligence.
take the risk. The thing is that they saw risk with Snyder stuff because it was so fringe. It was something that was out of the norm for a superhero film at the time.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't like that because
And it critically
they
was
couldn't
getting shit
afford
on.
to take those L's. Unfortunately, like the MCU has Mickey Mouse paying for everything, so they don't really like if they flop and they move on, like they keep it moving,
Right.
Business as usual. The problem with Warner Brothers is that they don't have that.
I
Bro,
can
the
sympathize
Iron
on
Bank
that.
ain't on their side for that.
They don't have that luxury.
Yeah, I can sympathize for that.
That's
with
the
that.
thing. Like I
can,
get it, I
but-
understand, but like something's got to give, bro.
Yeah,
Like if moving forward, the DC stuff is gonna feel more like a $7 production stuff. I'll be in the seat, bro. I'll be in the seat because I want to be, not because I have to for work here.
Right.
Like it'll be literally because The Rock is de lo mío. So like I don't mind.
that's big bro.
That's exactly like I don't mind that. That's big. That's crazy.
That's little bro.
That's little bro. Eunice called him big.
Yo, he's so ox, bro. It's insane.
Dude, yo, he got up on the bed.
Yes,
Bro, he has no neck.
what is that? His neck is just absolute traps.
His suit is so like
Trek.
it's so good for his
It's
fucking.
great. That's what I'm saying. Curtain
Because
Park.
his
Like,
fucking
killed it.
in the comics, his traps are like that too, where the suit goes all the way down to here, so his traps stick out. Fucking sick.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this definitely did make me
Hard.
a little. Well, I guess that's another way of saying it, but a little excited for what's
For
to come in the
DC?
DCEU.
Yeah,
I think
the fact that it had that effect on you says a lot.
I'm surprised that you actually like. I really thought you would come out and be like,
this is-
time is so precious.
Bro, I would be.
You get no receipts for time.
You get no receipts for time. Time is so
See,
precious.
that's the thing. I'll double down and say yeah.
Yeah, what?
I have my biases about stuff, but when
Yeah, we know.
if somebody I fuck with is doing it, I'm gonna take it. And I'm gonna be like, yo, it is what it is.
All right.
That's why I fuck with Fast and Furious. Ever since, bro, you telling me Fast 5 in Brazil, bro, is not the best one out of all of them?
I mean, yeah, but now they're on Fast
I
10.
to watch the latest one.
I've been
Fast 10,
saying
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Fast 5 is the best.
F9?
Which one was F9 again? Which one is John
F9.
Cena in?
F9.
Oh, F9. That's the last one that came out.
Yeah, it was the most
F10 is the one that's coming
Yeah,
out
it's
now.
the last one.
Yo,
That's
with
gonna be
Brie
on-
Larson and Jason Momoa, bro.
Come on, dude. I'm in there, bro. I'm in there, bro.
You gotta just watch those movies knowing that it's gonna be fucking ridiculous and just appreciate it.
That's why I have so much
Yo,
fun.
Fast and Furious rewatch? We doing it?
We
From
could.
Jump?
We could. Yeah. I just don't feel like watching
Y'all
the
have
first
fun
one
with
again.
that.
I've watched the first one so many fucking
Y'all
times.
have fun
now.
with that.
The only thing I'll rewatch is
I'll watch
Fast 5.
Yeah, I'll rewatch
That's
that.
the only one you'll
That's
rewatch?
the only one that I'm like, yo, that's it right there.
That was a good one.
That shit was literally their
The first one
Infinity
is
War.
solid, bro.
The first Fast and Furious?
Yeah.
Because it was the most grounded one out of all of them. Surprisingly.
And I low key, I fuck with
Fast?
Tokyo Drift Right is
Tokyo
no, not
Drift.
excuse me. Too Fast, Too Furious is definitely the swaggiest one.
Yeah.
Is
Too
in
Fast-
Miami.
Too Fast and
Eva
Furious was
Mendes is
dope.
in it.
And
Yeah.
Tokyo Drift was fucking awesome. I loved it.
See, that's
Fast 4 was sick because that's when they come back together. You get Vin Diesel and Paul
That's
Walker
when the story
together.
starts like
And-
picking up again.
And then that's when they build up for Fast 5, which is like you said, the Infinity War. Like Fast 5 is fucking.
that shit is.
That's when The
fucking-
Rock first shows up.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
And he's like the biggest I've ever seen at that. Like that was the first time we seen him
Yeah.
like being fucking
Yo, when he's
huge.
shaking the dude's hand.
Yeah, he was like,
Dude's always fucking sweating. It's crazy.
Yeah,
Always
he was
sweating.
sweating constantly.
Bro.
always sweaty.
Yo,
And
when
then-
he broke the thing off, Daddy's got to go to work.
Yeah, that's in Fast 7. That's in Fast 7. Even Fast 6 was decent. Fast 6 was
That was
also,
with Tatum,
Yeah.
Jason Statham.
No, that's with Luke Evans.
Yeah, that's
That
the
was
one.
heat.
That's the one with the M5s. They're in like in Europe.
Yeah.
And then 7 is the one.
in
You know,
LA.
rest in peace, Paul
Yeah.
Walker. That's when he passed away.
Yeah.
And then Fast 8 was the one where Vin Diesel turns on them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's when The
With
Rock
Charlize,
takes,
right?
takes a
Yo, the
missile
stack.
and redirects it. Like, he takes a missile that gets fired at him, grabs it, and redirects it.
No, he
That's-
doesn't.
Dude, he's Black Adam.
He
bro.
did that in Black Adam.
No. He did that in Fate of the Furious. I saw Dwayne The Rock Johnson
No, he didn't.
catch a missile.
No, he did not.
Catch a missile
No,
and
he
then
did
and
not.
redirect it, bro. He went like this. And redirected
No,
it
he
to,
did
to another car,
not.
bro.
You're
Bro,
lying.
he said this to Vin Diesel. He said he did a Hulk smash in a parking lot on Fast like 7, I think it was.
Oh my god, and broke through the fucking.
Yeah.
Yo,
Oh, I remember that.
Yo, that was
I remember
crazy.
that.
And then Vin Diesel, I think, had like a wrench and like a pipe that he picked up. Like, it was great. That shit. That's the
Dude.
thing. Like, The Rock knows all the formula to hit all the marks for the majority of the crowd going.
Yeah.
Like, if you're solving for X, which is the general audience, which is
The
mostly
Rock can solve for X.
exactly, that's what I'm saying. You know
Easy.
his base is gonna be all the army guys are gonna go, all the gym heads. That's what I'm saying. Like, all I'm talking about. The troops are gonna go, all the veterans, all the guys that drink Monster and Terramana and all that stuff. Like all the dude bros, they're gonna go watch this and have a good time. That's what I'm saying. Like
The
that's what-
Rock is like the Beyonce for men.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's a fantastic take.
fuck
Yo,
with
the
that.
Rock Hive?
Rock Hive, bro. Rock Vengers.
The Rock Vengers,
Rock
bro.
Vengers.
Rock Vengers. You heard it here first, guys.
Shout out DJ. Shout out our guy, Tony The Rock Johnson. Nah,
We're
man,
the
but
DJ.
Yeah, I want to take a bathroom break. I was going to pee.
yeah, I mean, I think we could pretty much wrap up, right?
Yeah.
Anything else?
I kind of wanted to talk about.
What?
But what do we have coming up? So we still got Andor episodes that are coming out,
Yes.
and
I watched the most recent one last night.
I have to watch it. How'd you like it?
It's like I said like last time, like it's good. It's just I know he's gonna be fine, so like I'm like okay, like whatever.
But like, I feel like that's such like.
It's high quality though. It's
Isn't
I
that
know
anything
it's
though?
a back. It's a
you
backhanded
you
compliment.
just watched Black Adam and you knew nothing was gonna happen to him.
That's not the same.
How is that not the same?
Mark, please.
That's not the same.
How is that not the same?
Mark, cook him.
Come on.
Because he's saying I understand you know what his fate is.
Yeah,
and
but
I get it. You
we-
don't know what what Black Adam's fate is yet, but you knew his fate wasn't gonna be to die in this movie.
Why? Why
JB,
not?
obvious. Oh, that's so obvious. Like no shit, dude. This is
So
movie.
that's what I'm saying. Why can't you just go in and be like, yo, like whatever, like
I'm
Andrew's going
saying,
through this. Like,
Andor. I'm sure the show is gonna be incredibly produced, well written, all that stuff is gonna hit all the stops. Your boy still gets clapped at the end though, so I know the stakes are gonna be high, but they're not like, oh, this is impossible. How is he gonna get out of this? We know he's gonna get out.
but you knew he was gonna get out anyway. The show is called Andor, and it's one season already confirmed for season 2.
I know, dude. I'm just saying.
You don't know what's
that-
gonna happen to the Mandalorian, but the show is called The Mandalorian. It's about
Yeah.
Then Boba Fett's alive.
Boba Fett is alive.
No, I said alive.
Oh, a lie,
Because there was a whole episode dedicated to Mando.
dude.
I still never finished that show.
Boba Fett.
Yeah.
Yo, if it has to do with anything in the constellations, bro, Mark is checking.
That's so not true.
Nah, if it has to do with Skywalkers, he don't want it.
There you go.
okay.
Which
You
is
don't
everything
want
in
it.
Star Wars.
But Interstellar, you still haven't seen, so you kinda
What?
Don't like, you don't
Yeah,
like space.
I still haven't seen it.
You don't like space.
I just
bro.
haven't seen it. Doesn't mean I don't like it. I just haven't seen it.
You seen Star Trek?
As he's wearing
I've
a
seen
Voltron
one.
shirt, telling me he doesn't like space.
Come on, Voltron. That's literally space.
That's anime
They
space,
do
though.
they fight in space or
Yes.
in a planet?
Space. All their fights are in space.
Okay.
That's
Oh,
anime.
no,
And
that's
on
not
planet.
true. Yeah,
And on planet.
yeah.
It's anime space though.
Yeah,
It's
it's
not-
animated, so
it's
it's
not-
easier
Wow.
to take in. It's
Yeah.
easier to
Shit
take
crazy.
in, bro. So
Exactly.
it's still kind of on point, bro. You're
It's
kind
really
of racist
not.
against space, I think.
Yeah, what are your thoughts on Andor?
It's not bad.
Yeah.
It's just shoulder shrug for me.
Damn.
I feel like it's getting dragged, bro.
I think that the latest one that I saw. Are you caught up?
I saw
Okay.
the eye. The eye is my favorite
Yeah,
episode.
that one was my favorite one.
My favorite one.
And it's mostly and it's like not even as much as like like it's like how visually stunning it was. It was visually stunning. It looked great, but I think that was the one where they got out of the
base, right?
normal shit like that they wouldn't. I don't want to say normal shit, but like the shit that I would expect them to do, they kind of broke out of that a little bit, which was nice. Like so, like in terms of like that guy saying, "Hey, we should leave," and split it 50-50,
he hasn't
and
watched it.
No, I watched that episode.
Yeah,
So what's the recent one?
this
Episode
past
7.
week's
Yeah,
this past week's
it's
one.
called The Announcement.
I don't know if I watched that.
Yo, my
Yeah,
guy
I didn't watch that.
Skeen,
I didn't watch that either. So
He's a
can't
great
comment.
actor. That's Microchip from The Punisher.
Yes, I know. Yeah.
He's great.
Um,
It just sucks that he got clobbed.
Spoilers for
No,
Andor.
but I thought that he.
Bro, I was like, whoa, when this shit crushed him.
I didn't think
Oh
that.
yeah, I was like, oh fuck, what an asshole.
I-
you should always put a seatbelt on before getting on.
I didn't. I didn't think that he was gonna. That Andor was gonna actually kill him. I was like, oh, they're probably gonna say like something, and then he's gonna like end up having to kill him later. But instead, he was just like,
so quick with it.
yeah. Instead, he was like,
OD.
oh yeah, we can do that. Stupid, and then he just actually killed him. I was like, wow. I was
Yo,
like,
it's like,
that's
Who's
good.
quicker
That's
to
smart.
the draw, him or Han?
Him or Black Adam? Because he hit that Western shit quick with the lightning. He said,
Yeah, he did. He was like,
Yeah, he was like this. He did it. Yeah.
Yo, that
And
is
so-
funny.
That's like in terms of Andor, I don't hate it.
It's a show?
It's a show. It's
a show?
We
it's
will be
okay to me.
reviewing the latest 2 episodes Monday, maybe,
Yeah.
or we'll see.
Nah, we
Nah,
gonna
hot D
talk on
finale.
Monday. We
Yeah.
got
We got shit to cover.
We got-
finale.
finale.
Of,
Come on now.
when does
Hot D.
Andor drop?
Wednesdays.
Yeah. Yes.
Wednesdays. Okay,
Yeah,
I thought it was Thursdays.
Nah,
And we
She-Hulk
we got Black Panther in about 2 weeks, 11,
Oh,
22.
yes.
Bro, I still gotta get my tickets.
That's gonna be lit.
Slacking.
You didn't cop tickets?
I did
Oh,
not cop tickets
you
yet.
didn't cop tickets for him?
No, because I thought he was going with Gio, and
It's crazy.
you literally always go with.
No, it's fine.
Oh my gosh.
Damn, yo, cop your tickets, bro. Yo, we going early to that too, right? It's like at 10 something.
It's like Saturday morning.
Yeah, it's early.
All right, we gotta end the pod, because I gotta get these tickets. So. I love you guys. Thanks for
Guys.
listening.
Yes, thank you so much coming through, chilling with villains. Let us know your thoughts on Black Adam.